So what do you do when it feels like life is chaotic? You know what I mean? It's coming to the end of the summer. You're trying to finish up summer camp. You're finishing up vacation Bible school. Maybe even as a teacher, you're trying to get your last PD and personal development days in. Or you say, you know what? I haven't even taken a vacation this summer and we're about to go back to school. Well, listen, if you've ever felt like you couldn't succeed when things are chaotic or you are in a season of chaos, in this video, I'm going to give you a few things that you can do to still succeed when things feel like they are chaotic. Hello, I'm Kantis Simmons and welcome to this video. Now, listen, like always, go ahead and put in the comments, go ahead and say it out of your mouth. This will be my best school year ever. Yeah, I know it may be the summertime going into the school year, but I want you to go ahead and declare it, put it in the comments, say it, know it, mean it. This will be my best school year ever. Yeah, I believe that. You know, the other day I was talking to a dear friend and she was communicating to me all the things that she had going on. Number one, she's, working on her master's degree and she's finishing up I think it's a project development, project manager degree. Then she has a son and he is in camp and he's finishing camp. And then now they're trying to finalize some more details for the end of the summer family trip. And then not only that, you got things going on at work and she had things going on in her family. Then there's a death over here. Then there's a bill you got to pay. And then that is going on. Listen, we've all been there, right? You have this long to-do list and maybe that to-do list isn't written down on a piece of paper, but that to-do list is in your mind. And actually in your mind, it feels like a big traffic jam of a lot of things going on. If you've ever been there, say that's me. Yeah, type that's me in the chat box, right? Now listen, I believe that there are a few things that you can do to still define success, still find success when things feel chaotic. Number one, regardless of where you are, regardless if you're a student, a teacher, or parent, number one, I need you to define success for this season. Yeah, what does success for this season look like? Whether it's the end of the summer or starting the beginning of the school year, how do you define success? Is success just being able to wake up in the morning? I had a dear friend of mine, his father died this summer. I had another friend of mine, their mother died this summer. And for some people, just waking up is their definition of success. Or maybe the definition of success for you is going to take a trip to hang out with family members that you hadn't seen in a while. Or maybe success for you was getting your son and daughter in that vacation Bible school or getting that student into summer school and getting out of summer school with those grades being up. The first crucial step when life feels chaotic is to simply ask yourself, you know what, during this chaotic season, how do I define success? A lot of times, when we're on social media, we're looking at everybody else's highlights and we tend to minimize the things that we're actually accomplishing. I believe in gratefulness, right? Going into every single day, coming out of every single day, it's just like, God, I'm grateful. I'm thankful. I'm thankful for this and I'm thankful for that. As you're in a season of chaos, maybe, whether that's in school, whether that's in business, whether that's with your job, whether it's in your family, I want you to take some time and to define success. Because listen, when you can't define success and all you see is chaos, guess what? It can be paralyzing. But I want you to be grateful. I want you to go ahead and define success. All right. So pull out a piece of paper, write it down, document. Hey, this is what success looks like for me in this season. Or you can take some time to say, you know what? I've been successful here. I'm grateful for this. I'm grateful for that. Oh God, thank you for this. Thank you for that. And in the midst of chaos, number one, I want you to go ahead and define success. Now, number two, in the midst of this season, I want you to cut the clutter. Yeah, cut the clutter in your mind and cut the clutter in your space. Now, one of the things that I've done this summer is that I got rid of a lot of clothes. I had t-shirts galore. Right. I will collect t-shirts from the different schools and colleges that I will speak at. But guess what? They were piling up. I had t-shirts from high school, t-shirts from college, t-shirts from gifts. and I had to just give some t-shirts away. What is it for you? Physically, in your space, in your home, where's the clutter building up? Are there things in your closet that you haven't worn in the last decade? Hey, go ahead and cut the clutter. Go ahead and donate them. Go ahead and sell them. Maybe you see that there's some clutter in your workspace or some clutter in your study space. Guess what? Clean up the clutter physically, because I feel like, and reports can show this, when there's clutter physically, that also means that there's clutter mentally. You know, one of the things that I love doing now, I found this new trail, and most mornings I would get up and take a walk. Maybe like once or twice a week, I would go to this trail, particular trail, and they have some beautiful waterfalls on this trail. And I would go walking the trail and find a big rock, and I would just sit there and I would mentally cut the clutter and be present in that moment so that now I can allow my mind to breathe. And so many times when things are clogged up in our mind, they are clogged up in our life. And so if you're experiencing chaos in your family or chaos on the job, or maybe a chaotic moment, you know, and even in your finances, I need you to find a space where you can mentally get away to clear all the clutter. Maybe that is relaxation. Maybe that's a staycation. Maybe that's a massage. Maybe that's doing yoga. Maybe that's just sitting outside on the grass doing nothing. Maybe that is sipping on your favorite drink, having a favorite snack, and sitting there and decluttering mentally and decluttering physically. All right? So if you want to be successful during this time of chaos, listen, take the time to cut the clutter, both mentally and physically. Number three, I want you to prioritize your peace and your purpose. Yeah, prioritize your peace and your purpose. So what does prioritizing your peace look like? So when things are chaotic and you feel like you have, you know, you're reacting to all the different things going on, you're constantly putting out fires, how do you prioritize your peace? First of all, identify what's hindering your peace. Maybe that can be social media. Maybe that can be a friend that calls you or text message you. Maybe that could be the drama that's going on with you and your family. Maybe there's some drama and things going on at work. Your peace should become your priority. So who do you have to remove? What do you have to remove? What are you looking at? What are you hearing? What are you seeing? What are you talking about? You know, the good book says, through the eyes, through the ears, coming out of the mouth, get into a man's heart. And the issues of life flow out of the heart. In times of chaos, listen, prioritize your peace. Prioritize your peace. What can you do on a daily, weekly, and monthly basis to prioritize peace? Maybe that's getting away every single day, 10, 15 minutes, and choosing peace. Maybe that's every single week, taking a walk or doing an activity where you can prioritize peace. Maybe once a month, you can do something just for you, not for your spouse, not for your kids, not for your family member, not for a boss, but you can prioritize your peace once a month, doing something selfishly for you. Peace isn't the absence of noise. Peace is the presence of calm. Peace is the presence of knowing that everything is going to be all right. Peace is a sense of having moments to yourself. Listen, one of the things that I've come to realize is that the only thing that I can control in life is me. I can't control the stock market. I can't control what's going on in the government. I can't control what people may say, what people may buy, what people may do. I can only control myself. And the third thing that you want to do is to prioritize your peace. And along with that, prioritize your purpose. What's the purpose for your life right now? As a student, what's the purpose for your life? Maybe the purpose for your life right now is to get good grades, to make wise decisions, and now graduate to the next level. Or maybe your purpose right now is to serve that household. Maybe you're a stay-at-home father and maybe you're looking for a job and your wife is working right now. As you're looking for a job, your purpose is to make sure that the house runs smoothly while you're looking for a job. Or maybe right now you're going back to school as a teacher and your purpose is to have an engaging classrooms where you can be connected to all of your students. During seasons of chaos, prioritize your peace and prioritize your purpose. The next thing I want you to do, I want you to use small wins to gain momentum. Yeah, add up your small wins and use them as momentum. You know, a few years ago, well, actually last year, 16 months ago, I was working on my fitness. right? And if anybody have worked out any period of time, you know the hardest thing to do is to get to the gym, right? Or get to the actual workout. But you know what I started doing? I said, let me allow a win to be just to get up, put my clothes on, and make it to the gym. And as I got up, made it to the gym, and I connected with my accountability partners. Day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, day 5. Just make it into the gym was a win for me. What are small wins that you can use to gain momentum? Maybe it's taking a walk every single day. Maybe it's reading 3 or 4 pages of a book every single day. Maybe a small win is just getting up and making your bed. That can be success for you. And so one of the things I want you to do is take the time when chaos is going on. Yeah, I know we have goals. We know we have SMART goals. I know we have big goals, but I want you to minimize those things that may feel impossible to focus on the small wins. And those small wins, small win after small win after small win, will become a medium win, and then a large win, and then a big win. But start with the thing that's small. I want you to visualize what are the simple things that you can check off every single day. You know, maybe you have a task list like I have over here, or maybe you have a to-do list on your phone. And as you check off those small wins, now you're getting momentum. Here's the next thing you can do is to keep your eyes on what matters the most. Yeah, keep your eyes on what matters the most. Yeah, it's time for Johnny and Sarah and Bobby and Ray Ray and Bonquisha and Sharita and Dexter to go back to school. Maybe for you, it's like, you know what? Let me keep my eyes on what matters the most. Let's finish this summer strong. Let's finish this summer with fun. And then now we're headed into the school year. Or you say, you know what? I keep my eyes on what matters the most. What matters the most right now is getting my resumes out there. It's applying for 10 jobs every single week. Keep your eyes on what matters the most. You know, so many times, whether it's things in the news, whether it's social media, whether it's somebody at a Coldplay concert, or maybe somebody on sports, or Shador's not doing this, or this going on and with our favorite celebrity, somebody's date. Now, listen, all of those things are distractions. But what can you do? Keep your eyes on what matters. Because when you don't keep your eyes on what matters, that's how things become chaotic. So take the time to keep your eyes on what matters the most. And so here's my challenge to you. Success isn't a destination. Success isn't a destination. Success is reserved for calm seas. You know, the other day I was watching this show on Netflix about this cruise ship and how the cruise ship, the power went down and everything became chaotic and people were stuck out in the middle of the water. But you know what? When things are chaotic, where's your success? How do you define success? All right. Number 1, what I want you to do during this season of chaos, define success for yourself. Define success for this season. What does success look like for this season? Number 2, I need you to cut the clutter. Cut the clutter mentally, cut the clutter physically. Number 3, I need you to prioritize your peace and prioritize your purpose. Number 4, I need you to start looking at small wins and use these small wins to gain momentum. And number 5, I need you to keep your eyes on what matters the most. That's my challenge for you. I want you to win where you are. Don't try to win tomorrow. Win today. Win the day. Focus on your small wins and let's implement it today. Hey, I believe this will be your best school year ever. And guess what? There are some more videos, some more tips here that you can use